No best-dressed list is complete without the addition of the queen of criminals, the princess of plunder, yours untruly.
C'est si bon de se dire des mots doux, de petits riens de tout, mais de petits riens.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember, if you are not a part of the thriving community here, please do remember to like, subscribe, and share this. Today, we're going to be talking about a wonderful, wonderful lady, Eartha Kitt, guys, born January 17th, 1927, in South Carolina, USA. Eartha Kitt was known for her highly distinctive singing style and her 1953 recording of C'est si bon and the Christmas novelty song Santa Baby. Kitt began her career in the early 1940s and appeared on the Broadway musical Carib Song. Her other recordings include I Want to Be Evil, Under the Bridges of Paris, and 1983's Where is the Man? She starred as Catwoman in the TV series in its final season in 1967. She was married to John William MacDonald from 1960 to 1964. Her career was derailed in 1968 when, in her activism, she made anti-Vietnam War statements at a visit to the White House. Her career suffered for years after that, as her black fans and supporters were unfortunately targeted, allegedly by the FBI, with disinformation and misinformation, which led her black supporters and fans to believe that she made anti-black sentiments as a light-skinned black woman who some regarded in that light because she was married to a white man. But actually, Eartha Kitt was an activist and stood up and opened doors for women of color. She did that. Her childhood was filled with disappointment and hardship as she didn't know who her dad was, although it was rumored to be a white doctor named Daniel Sturkey. She was sent to live with various family members and suffered abuse as a result. Her great friend Orson Welles gave Kitt her first starring role as Helen of Troy, and in his staging of Dr. Faustus. She is known for other films, including The Mask of the Hawk, St. Louis Blues, and Anna Lucusta. She made various television appearances in shows like Batman as Catwoman and Mission Impossible. In 1956, Kitt published an autobiography called Thursday's Child, which would later serve as the inspiration for the 1999 David Bowie song of the same name. She was nominated for a Tony for Best Actress for her work on Broadway. She was cast as the Wicked Witch of the West in Broadway's The Wizard of Oz. In the 2000s, she starred as the fairy godmother in the production of Cinderella on Broadway. She performed at the Lincoln Center in 2004 until 2006. Eartha Kitt has made many voiceover appearances, including as Bagheera in the Jungle Book movie and Yzma in The Empire's New Groove, for which she won 2 Emmy Awards and 2 Annie Awards. She's also worked on Nickelodeon for voiceover projects. So she spanned so many decades, guys. And this makes me so happy. I'm so happy that I get to talk about somebody who actually made it to the 2000s, because there's so many of these stars and these actresses and singers who never made it past 40 years old. And I unfortunately have to talk about all of them. But let's continue. Kitt was the spokesperson for MAC Cosmetics' Smoke Signals collection. She appeared in the 2007 independent film And Then Came Love, opposite my favorite Vanessa Williams. Oh. And I will be doing one for Vanessa Williams as well. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I will get to her. Yeah. Some of her romances were with producer Arthur Leo Jr., cosmetics magnate Charles Revson, and banking heir John Barry Ryan III, a real estate associate. Kitt had one daughter with MacDonald, and they divorced in 1964. Favorite things of Eartha Kitt. She actually loved fried chicken, sweet potatoes, and collard greens. But she was a health food nut, guys. She ate healthy foods like greens and vegetables and fruits. And she cooked with lots of olive oil and garlic. She believed in eating what you grow, which is why she lived where she could garden and grow her own vegetables and fruits. She said she did not have a particularly sweet tooth except for Snickers bars. And I gotta say, I kind of share that with her. I love a good old Snickers bar. Yeah. Guys, Kitt had large, beautiful, wide-set eyes and always kept a slim, athletic body, even as she aged. She enjoyed dancing, and this kept her body toned. As she grew older, she preferred walking every day and would use weights around her ankles for a better workout. Her beauty secrets were simple. She said she believed it's not what you put on your skin, it's what you put in your skin. She used to love to use olive oil to clean her skin and use lemon juice as an astringent, instead of toner, she would use lemon juice. I never thought of that. That actually, that's a good idea. For the errant pimple, she was prone to use garlic just directly on that zit, and it would magically go away. There you go. She said to her daughter, "Why do you go get facials when you can just use garlic?" She then lamented, kids, they never listen. Kitt was a huge advocate for the LGBTQ community and said, "We're all rejected people. We know what it is to be refused. We know what it is to be oppressed." Kitt passed away on Christmas Day of 2008, 3 weeks shy of her 82nd birthday at her home in Weston, Connecticut. Her daughter Kitt MacDonald was with her mom as she passed. She said that her mom left this world screaming at the top of her lungs. Kitt was suffering, unfortunately, from colon cancer, and she had reached the pinnacle of her treatment and her doctors could do no more. She opted to spend her last days at her home where she was comfortable and in a familiar setting. Her daughter said when she left this world with a bang. She left it how she lived it. She screamed her way out of here, literally. I truly believe her survival instincts were, it was a part of her DNA, and she was not going to go quietly or willingly. It was just two of us hanging out during the last days, said her daughter. She was very funny. We didn't have to talk. I already knew how she felt about me. I was the love of her life, and we didn't have to have those heart-to-heart talks. She started to see people that weren't there. She thought I could see them too. Of course, I couldn't. I would make fun and say, "I'm gonna go into the other room and you can stay here and talk to your friends." Eartha Kitt was the most exciting woman in the world, said her friend Orson Welles. She was an activist and ally for the LGBTQ community and the Black community as well. Yes. She got to live out her life and died at the age of 81 with her beloved daughter by her side. I mean, what more could you ask for? What more could you ask for? Eartha Kitt lived a full, amazing life. I am so happy that she was one of those people who got to live fully and gracefully grow old. Sometimes just having the ability to simply grow old is a luxury, especially when you are or were a part of the golden age of Hollywood. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Please remember, like, subscribe, and share, and we will be back next time with another video for you. Have a great one. Bye.